I'm really excited to share with you today my love for oils and how I have been using essential oils now for a few years to take care of my family with our health, to take care of our home in a non-toxic way, and to generally create a feeling of well-being as we can quickly adjust our emotions and how we're feeling by utilizing our oils. So we can bring ourselves into a state of calm or into a state of feeling more energized. So essential oils made easy. Thanks for joining in today. The goal of this class is to empower you. We're going to talk about 3 cool things about oils, 3 basic ways to use oils, and then also if you're interested, I'll share with you how you can get oils into your home as well. 3 cool things about essential oils. Essential oils are safe. They're 100% natural and safe. There's no side effects and there's no addictions. Essential oils are simply extracts from plants. So like parts of the plants, the stems, the leaves, the roots, the flowers of plants are steam distilled to create oils. And in the case with citrus and fruits, I heard Marianne mention orange earlier. Absolutely one of my favorites. I put it on my mask today. It's like a bottle of sunshine. They're cold pressed from the rind of the fruit. So that you get the oils from the rind of the fruit, like the orange oil, the lemon oil. So they're extracts from plants and fruits that have amazing health benefits. They're certified, pure, therapeutic, and tested, and super pure and potent. 1 drop of peppermint oil, just to have a guide frame here, is actually equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So the oils are 50 to 70% more powerful than the herbs, than the dried herbs. So in the case with peppermint, I love to use my peppermint. It's energizing. It helps promote clear breathing. It's also cooling to the body. So I lived in Florida for 5 years, and I had a spray of peppermint that I carried with me to help cool off my body in the moments of heat. It's great for head tension. So right now I'm just going to take a little peppermint and rub my wrists together. And then I'm going to breathe it in. And I'm going to feel the coolness rise up into my sinuses. I'm going to rub it on the temples, sides of my forehead, my neck for tension. And then I'm also going to lick it. And it freshens our breath. So peppermint, amazing oil. It's super versatile and it's very energizing. Also, a little secret about peppermint is ants and spiders. It helps ward off those little pests. So very quickly, if you have issues with ants, you can place some peppermint around on just like little pieces of like a little corner of toilet paper or cotton ball and place it in the area where you have your ants, and they'll quickly be marching back to their nest. It really does get rid of them. It's amazing. So peppermint, that's my little hack with peppermint. And it's really nice at any time for a pickup, as I mentioned, and also with wild orange. So they're super safe. They're also really effective, more effective than modern approaches to health problems. So I'm not saying they're going to replace anything your doctor's telling you to do, but they can certainly assist. So experimenting, how we came up with bare aspirin, actually, herbs were taken, willow bark, in fact, was taken into the laboratory, and they discovered they used properties from willow bark to begin to initially create aspirin. So why they're really effective over like pills that we might take is they get directly into the cell. They can permeate the cell membrane versus when we take pills, they have to pass through our system and pass through our liver and eventually get into our systems of our body. But then they can also promote another reaction in our body where we need a pill for that and then a pill for that, and we start that spiral. So super effective, getting to our cells very, very quickly. For instance, if you were to take a drop of lavender and just rub it on your feet at night, it'll really quickly get into your bloodstream. You may even taste a little bit in your mouth at some point. That's how it gets into your bloodstream, really within about 20 minutes. Another note on peppermint, just to backtrack. I lived in Florida for 5 years, and I used to spend 10 hours in the car at a time when I would road trip back up to Michigan in the summers. And I'd start feeling tired, and I would have the most precious cargo in the car, being my 3 children. And instead of pulling over for a cup of coffee, I would just quickly reach for my peppermint, breathe it in, and honestly, within minutes, I was forgetting that I was feeling tired. It really is very, very energizing. Let me touch base on Guard for a moment. On Guard is a blend. So we use straight up oils, and you can also use blends of oils. On Guard is a blend of orange, clove, eucalyptus, cinnamon, and rosemary. Those oils combined help create a healthy immune function in our body. It's very soothing to sore throat, cleansing for home and hands. I carry around a spray bottle, On Guard hand sanitizing mist, that I clean my hands with in a non-toxic way, clean my phone, my steering wheel. In addition to the On Guard oil, we have a whole line of products that utilize On Guard. So we've got the hand sanitizing mist. We have toothpaste, foaming hand soap, laundry detergent, cleaner concentrate, On Guard soft gel, so you can easily swallow a soft gel to get that immune benefit deep within. So On Guard, super, super effective to help promote immune response. Also with On Guard, it's you can use it for cold sores or for mouthwash. So think about anything like where you need to change the state and create a more healthy immune system and immune response. On Guard. So oils are safe, they're effective, and they're also affordable. So much more affordable than traditional medical care, like pennies per the dose. I like to touch on lavender, and I mentioned lavender to be used like on your feet at night to help calm you. And also, it's just say you were to open up a bottle of lavender and just breathe it in. Now, you all probably are familiar with the smell of lavender. You may like it, you may not like it. And lavender is found in a lot of products. You probably see lavender sprays at the store. They're probably not real lavender. A lot of things are scented with things, like you might be scented lavender, but it's not exactly real lavender. So real lavender, is steam distilled from the flower, and it might start with some real lavender oil, but then other things are added to it to create that product. So this is pure lavender flower. Now, something to keep in mind, when I talk about oils being safe, effective, and affordable, these are the oils that I'm used to using. And not that I'm going to promote one brand of oils over another. I like doTERRA, and I encourage you to do your research. And I'm speaking that these are safe, effective, and affordable with regards to using doTERRA oils. And I know you could run out to the store and get oils anywhere, but just be careful that you research them and you know their efficacy and their safety before you're to use them in the ways I'm about to share with you how to use them. Okay, just want to share that with you. All right, friends, we're moving on to 3 ways to use essential oils. Aromatic. I heard Marianne mentioning that she was going to fire up her diffuser. So this little picture here is a diffuser. And what a diffuser is you place water and oil in the diffuser. And then it emits little vapor molecules of the oil and the water into the air. You see it as a light steam, and it can truly scent up an entire room. When we use them aromatically, diffusing them, or inhaling directly from the bottle, it helps create a positive effect on our mood. So again, whether we want to shift our emotions to more calm or more uplifting or perhaps more grounding, whatever that feeling is we need to create, we can create through using our oils. When we diffuse the oils, it cleanses the air, and it also can support our respiratory system. So right now I'm diffusing in my diffuser a really yummy blend called Citrus Bliss. Orange is another one of my favorites. I love the citrus ones, but Citrus Bliss, super, super, super yummy, cleaning the air, making the air more uplifting, to change our state, to keep us in a positive frame of mind. We also use the oils topically. So we can use oils and apply them to a local area. For example, tea tree oil, super beneficial to dry up a zit overnight, or to attack lice in a scalp. Or you use a combination of oils like frankincense or lavender for little skin irritations, brown spots, aging spots. So you can apply oils topically to your skin, and you can also dilute them with a fractionated coconut oil or another carry oil for best results. And we're not going to dilute the effectiveness. And in fact, what happens is when you use 1 drop of oil along with a carrier, and then you spread it on your body somewhere, it just spreads that oil around into a larger area. For instance, my routine at night is to use a lavender oil. I actually use a blend called Serenity that has lavender in it on the bottom of my feet. So 1 drop of oil with my foot cream, massage my feet, put my socks on, and I'm asleep pretty darn quickly. I might feel like I'm wide awake, and before I know it, I'm into la la land. So you can apply your oils topically. Some oils there's guidelines on oils, whether it's absolutely necessary to use a fractionate coconut oil, or if you use it direct, which is called neat when you use an oil directly topically. And you guys are going to receive a book on 100 uses for using oils just by joining this class today. We're going to be able to send you this book, and you can learn further on your own about using the oils as well. All right, my friends, internal use. We can enjoy oils in our water. It's rare that I have a mug of water that I haven't placed a drop or 2 of my lemon oil in. We can also load up oils into what's called veggie capsules. They're essentially empty capsules that you can put oils in, and then you swallow the oils to take them internally. Oils can also be taken under your tongue, just lifting your tongue and dropping a drop of oil in. Not all oils which you take internally, and that's why you always want to look at your bottles to see what they say. They'll say for internal use. They'll say for topical use. So making sure that you understand how you would use your oils, what's internally safe, what's topically safe, and what we would diffuse. All right, lemon. I touched on lemon as I enjoyed in my water. And it's also a great cleanser in general for the body when we do take it internally. And it's a beautiful cleanser for the home as well. So lemon comes from the rind of the fruit. And it's also really great for sinuses. So a little secret I use, underneath my mask. When you have your mask on, you get a little stuffy sometimes, especially from the steam of your own breath. So you just put a little lemon along the bridge of your nose. It helps with that congested feeling. It's good for energy. Again, it's uplifting like the sun. It's detoxing. Another hack with my lemon oil that I would share is it helps remove those little sticky price tags price tags off of picture frames or dishes or glass, and you get that sticky tag and you're like, it's so hard to get that residue off. Lemon oil will help you get that off. And it helps increase our alkaline level. Hence, by taking it internally, it increases our alkaline level, taking us out of that acidic state of being. Food and cooking, I use it all the time in my salad dressings. I make just a simple vinaigrette with olive oil and vinegar and a little Dijon mustard and honey and lemon, and then add my spices to it. Super yum. Lemon oil. And for instance, this bottle, you can see it says 15 milliliters. So that's essentially 240 drops is 15 milliliters. 240 drops. And it costs about $11. $11 for 240 drops. So as you can see, it is cost effective compared to buying lemons and more lemons if you were to use fresh lemon in your water versus the lemon oil. All right, let's check out frankincense. Frankincense is amazing. So frankincense is mentioned in the Bible, gosh only knows how many times. Like, frankincense is the king of all oils. It's one of my faves. And yes, it has its biblical connotation, but it goes way beyond that. It helps with the appearance of skin, imperfections. It's rejuvenating, it's soothing. So it helps promote calm feelings within us, anti-aging for the skin, and helps our cells perform optimally. It's referred to as the king of oils. And when taken internally, this is one you could place a couple drops under your tongue. It helps support our healthy cellular function. And its aroma, just breathing it in, helps create a feeling of calm and relaxation. Good old frankincense. I like to diffuse this one also at night with a combination of lavender and orange together. It's super yum. And I've made lavender, orange, and frankincense rollers before and given them as gifts, and I call it the Sunshine Blend because it really is yummy together. Happy blend. All right, moving on. Digestion. Digestion to the rescue. Relieving upset stomach, motion sickness, nausea. It's great to use after a larger meal to help improve digestion, or honestly, anytime you might be feeling sluggish, or you might be gassy, or maybe you're the opposite, you're backed up. Digestion just knows what to do. Again, it gets into your cells and knows what to do. So digestion is a blend. It's a blend of peppermint. I'm going to read you all the oils in it. Anise, ginger root, caraway seed, coriander, tarragon, and fennel. So, think about your Greek, what is it, ouzo, the Greek liquor you take after a meal to help calm your stomach. Well, here's your natural way without adding the alcohol. Digestion. I take a drop in a shot glass of water, and it's almost immediate how it eases into your stomach and helps you feel better. Also, if you've just had the wrong combination of foods, it really does help. In drinks, if you had one too many, it'll help you feel much better in the morning if you take your digestion. Super, super, super yummy. And also with regards to digestion, it's good for abdominal cramps. You could even rub it directly on your stomach. Crohn's disease, heartburn, morning sickness, motion sickness. Also good for sinusitis, sorry. If you also were to put a little along like the bridge of your nose, helps open up your respiration. So super, super useful. Deep blue. Deep blue is one you would never take internally. It's designed to soothe achy muscles and joints and also ease head tension. So the magical oils that help with our joints and our aching muscles, this is a combination of wintergreen. So think about Bengay. This is your natural Bengay. It comes in an oil form and also in a tube of rub, of deep blue rub. So it has wintergreen in it. It also has lang lang, peppermint, helichrysum, which is a flower, blue tansy, chamomile. So all of these oils combined are super soothing to help relieve the achiness of muscles and joints. So super good for, any of your aches and pains. Also for any headaches, you could use a little bit, again, on your temples or the sides of your neck to reduce tension. It also can help ease bruises. So if you have bruises, you could apply it directly to your bruises as well. Let's check out Breathe. Breathe is also a blend. It's our respiratory blend. Great to diffuse. Oh, and by the way, let's look next to the word breathe. I hadn't pointed that out earlier. See the A and the T? So that's your guide that you would use a breathe blend aromatically and topically. If it had an I, it means it's safe for internal. But this is only aromatic and topically how you would use your breathe blend. It's your respiratory blend. It helps our lungs and sinuses feel more at ease and helps promote clear breathing day and night. Breathe blend. How I would use breathe blend is in my diffuser, along with lavender or frankincense or orange. At night, it's great. During the day, it's great. Also can be applied to the feet, and then you put your socks on. So think of this as like Vicks, right? Has anyone ever put Vicks on their chest or Vicks on their feet, and then you put your socks on? Think about that. Breathe would replace that Vicks in a nice, safe, natural way. Breathe blend. All right. Moving on to wild orange. Super yummy. It's literally sunshine in a bottle. It can be used aromatically, topically, also internally. You can put it in your water. You can mix it into your smoothies. Any recipes in your kitchen that you want a taste of orange in, you can apply it right into those recipes. I have a whole slew of oils that I keep in my kitchen, like things like thyme and cassia and cinnamon and cumin. I have all these in oil forms. And so as you can imagine, one drop goes a long way. But back to wild orange, it's energizing, it's invigorating, it is your sunshine in the bottle, and it's surely going to uplift your mood. So wild orange this week is what I'm using on my mask. I keep experimenting different oils on my masks, and it's really fun. I was using lemon for a while, and then wintergreen, and now I'm using orange. It's really, really, really good. Orange is truly one of my favorite oils. And also, it literally comes from the peel of the orange, the rind. All right, adaptive. Adaptive is one of our newer oils. They also come in a soft gel and also in a roller to easily carry around. But it's designed to ease feelings of nervousness and also to help with sustained attention while eases our mind. Because when we're worried about stuff and our mind starts to race, it's really hard to focus. So when you use your adaptive blend, you can diffuse it aromatically. You can apply it topically to breathe it in. And it's a beautiful combination of lavender, cobaiba, spearmint, rosemary. Rosemary's great for memory. Neroli, which is orange. It comes from the blossom of the orange tree. And then also sweet gum. I love adaptive. It's also one I explore diffusing at night. And then I have the soft gels on hand, and I share those with my children when they're feeling anxious and nervous about situations. Adaptive. Cobaiba. Cobaiba is one of those oils that I keep on hand, and I use some every single night. I put a drop under my tongue. It kind of has like a smoky taste to it, but it helps calm my nervous system. So it helps turn off my brain so I can rest better at night. You know, when you go to bed and you start thinking, your mind goes in overload, or you wake up at 3 a.m. and that's it. You start thinking about the next day. This keeps my brain chilled. So when I do wake up to use the restroom, which I'm going to do every night at some point, I can fall back asleep more easily with the cobaiba in my system. So it helps us settle down for sleep. It's also very soothing for aches and pains when applied topically. And then you can also diffuse it to help calm your entire nervous system as well. So it's one of those oils, when you mix it with other oils, it doesn't really alter the scent of those other oils too much, but it certainly enhances its effectiveness. Cobaiba, love it. And they also come directly in soft gels. Some people take a cobaiba soft gel ready to go, easy to take. And it's a good anti-inflammatory for the body as well. Citrus Bliss, back to our oranges, our lemon, our grapefruit. Citrus Bliss is a little bit of everything. Orange, grapefruit, lemon, tangerine, clementine, bergamot, and a touch of vanilla. So this is one we would use aromatically and topically, not internally, because it has the vanilla in it. So this is aromatically and topically. It's super uplifting. It helps promote like a cheerful feeling. And you can use it also as a perfume. I mix it with unscented body cream, and then it smells like bliss, like yummy, yummy citrus bliss. I love it, love it. It's a perfect name for it. There wouldn't be any other way I would describe it. And then balance. Balance blend. We can all use a little more grounding in our life, right? So balance is one of those oils that it might be the first one you use when you step out of bed. And it might be the last one you use before you go to bed at night to help promote grounding. Putting a drop on the bottom of your foot, opening the bottle, breathing it in. I actually keep a bottle in my car. So I'm on my way, let's say, to my first appointment of the day, if I'm out and about somewhere. At that first red light, instead of reaching for my phone, I place a drop of balance in my palm, rub my palms together, cup it over my nose, and take 3 deep breaths in. And I tell myself, I'm feeling grounded, I'm feeling ready, and I'm feeling calm. So it helps create that calm mind and body. And you can also diffuse it. It's a nice woodsy scent. There's whole wood in it, spruce, chamomile is in there, which is super calming. We all know chamomile tea. Also frankincense, which is calming, again, for the nervous system. Balance blend. I promise it was sure to be a favorite of yours as well because of how it works. So yummy. So I want you to think for a moment. What are your top 3 health concerns? And you can close your eyes and just think about what those concerns are. They may be sleep. I'll give you some ideas. If nothing comes to mind right away, you're like, I don't have any health concerns, but perhaps you do. Common health concerns I know are sleep, managing stress, digestion is huge. You know, the state of our digestive system has a complete direct effect on the state of our thinking and our mental state and our brain capacity to handle situations. Other areas of concern, just think about what those areas of concern are to you. And then imagine your daily life without those concerns. with finding more ease, less effort in how you go about your day. So essential oils can be just another tool in our toolbox, right? It's important to have this toolbox, you know, our yoga practice, our meditation practice, getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods to help fuel us, drinking enough water, half our body weight in ounces every single day, checking in with friends, engaging via all these beautiful Zoom classes that OPC provides, getting out for fresh air. So all these little tools we have in our toolbox, and essential oils can just be another one of those tools that you call upon. So one more thing I want to mention. If you're not on a great vitamin, and I hate even calling these vitamins because to me, they're everything. I don't even think of them as vitamins. They're like my extra insurance policy, because I know with the foods I eat, even though I eat really healthy and I get a lot of sleep and I do all those tools in my box, it's still hard to have it all every single day. So I use what's called our LLV, and it's like a super multi, it's a super essential fatty acid. And then it's a cellular vitality complex that has all those other buzzwords like your resveratrol, your green tea, you know, your extra special enzymes. So to help promote your longevity. So I'd be happy to share any more details with you on those. All right. Now you're wondering, gosh, how would I get these oils? What would I do? How much are they? So I just want to show you a super cute starter set of oils if you are interested in exploring. This kit, it's cute. It comes with a little diffuser. It comes with 10 super functional oils. There's an oil on there I didn't talk about. It's oregano. It's nature's antibiotic. Anytime you're feeling the least bit sick, you place your oregano in a capsule with On Guard and lemon and frankincense and lemon, and you're back to feeling normal really quickly. But for instance, this kit is $160. And I just want to mention this month, as of February 1st, anyone who would say purchase this kit, you're going to get 50 bonus dollars back to spend next month on any additional oils or products you might want to try. So it's a promotion for February that I just learned about 2 days ago on February 1st. So I'm excited to share that with you, that this kit would qualify you. It's our smallest like little starter kit that's got all these oils in it, would qualify you for 50 bucks back to spend next month. And I'm just going to breeze through a couple more of these pictures, and then I want to get to your questions and any of your specific questions. There's other kits. There's kits that have vitamins and a mix of oils and deep blue rub. There's wholesale starter kits like that last one I just showed you. These are bigger bottles. And actually it looks like the selection of oils I just shared with you. This one is a little more expensive, but it's 3 times the amount of oils because they're bigger bottles, also with the diffuser. And there's one other promotion this month that this would earn. It's an On Guard bundle where you get another On Guard oil. And you also get an On Guard foaming hand cleaner, a sanitizing mist, and an On Guard roller, in addition to your 50 doTERRA bucks. Here's a gigantic kit if you wanted to totally sweep over your home also. And even a bigger kit to really make a change in your lifestyle. And then here's a super basic kit that comes with a few starter oils. It's perfect. It comes with lemon, On Guard, serenity, and a deep blue rub. And then this is just sharing with you about receive the $50 in free oils this month with a $150 purchase, which that first kit and all the other kits, but the very last one would earn you. And then this is that free bundle you would get as well. So those extra little goodies. So my friends, I'd like to turn it over to you and address any of your questions, any of your concerns, And also to remind you, we're also going to share with you a book on 100 uses on using essential oils. It's a PDF book. So what I'll have Marianne do is she can send you out a link to access that book. She'll send that in a follow-up email, if that's okay, Marianne. All right, do you want to take charge in unmuting anybody who has a question? Or anyone can
I have
unmute?
a question. I have a
Yeah,
question.
please, go ahead.
You mentioned that these are all made from plants, and so is cannabis. So is it similar to that or what?
So our closest thing to cannabis would be the cobaiba oil, where they both work on our receptor cells for pain and anxiety. So cobaiba oil would be the closest thing to cannabis. So if you do use cannabis to help manage your anxiety.
No, I do not, but I just asked.
Okay. Okay. This works on receptor cells for anxiety and pain. But no, you don't get like, it doesn't change your state where you become addicted to it in any way. There's no addictions here. It's, you know, you're going to feel healthier if you put lemon in your water. So you want to use your lemon, you know, but there's no addictions. Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else have any questions?
Yes, Caryn, hi. I do have two questions. One with
Sure.
the AT&I, are those listed right on the bottles themselves?
Yes, yes. And something to keep in mind when you look at bottles of oil, and if I could show this to you up close, I'm trying to get this right in front of my camera. This says supplementary essential oil supplement, okay? So something that says a supplement is safe to take internally, right? If it, and it says it on there, you know, take internally, etc. It tells you what to do, right?
Right.
Whereas my Citrus Bliss blend does not have the supplementary facts. And it says for aromatic or topical use only. Okay, so yeah, you'd want to make sure that any oils you do get, you understand what's safe to use and what's not. Like I tell you, I use my lemon in my water, but if you were to pick up a lemon at a store and think, oh great, I'm gonna put lemon oil in my water, it might not be safe to put in your water. And that's why what I've shared with you is my knowledge based on the oils I use, because there are all different qualities of essential oils. And I wouldn't want to mislead anybody in any way that all oils are created equally, because they're not. You really want to understand what you're using. And say you are interested in getting oils, I will guide you. Like you just kind of get me as your free guide. Lucky you, right? Lucky me. But honestly, I am your sounding board. I will be checking in with you. I'll be saying, diffuse your lavender and frankincense today together. You know, like really like love your oils. I would hate for anybody to invest in any oils ever and not use them. You know, where they just look pretty on the shelf, where you line them up, right? And they look pretty. No, we got to use them. You got to keep them where you're going to use them. I have them in my kitchen, my bedroom, my car, my bathroom, because that's where I'm going to use them. And you would get me, I would guide you. I would equip you big time with knowledge. Knowledge is everything, right?
Right.
Questions?
Caryn,
Yes.
I had a bad experience with aromatherapy using essential oils. Is there any kind of a trial package or anything where a person could try it out?
Sure. Anything is returnable. If something is opened, it's not going to be returnable for full money back. But I believe there's some like a 90% back within the first 30 to 60 days. I can pull up the exact return policy and share that with you. But definitely, you're not stuck with them. You can certainly return them.
So
And
I
then-
do know, I know some essential oils are not good around pets and animals. So can you talk about that?
Sure, and I would share, I'm happy to share specific literature with you on that.
Mhm.
There is definitely a list of oils that you would want to be more careful about. But generally, if you're diffusing, it's not going to like hurt your pet. If your pet's not happy with the oil, they're going to know and they're going to want to leave the room. Like they're really, really smart. There's certain oils that are okay to topically use with your animals and certain oils that your animal might have a reaction to. So it's not as bad as it sounds or as scary as it sounds, but there are some guidelines, but it's not of like, no way, don't ever use oils with your pets. It's okay to have a diffuser running. And a lot of oils, like I said, are certainly fine. And if you want to email or text me, I'm happy to share exact literature with you on that. Does everybody have my contact info?
No, I don't. Where are you located?
I'm right here in Beverly Hills, Michigan. But
Beverly Hills, that's the other side of the world.
not that far, come on. To Rochester?
Yeah.
My son is swimming at Stony Creek Thursday night, tomorrow night.
Karen, I will email everybody your email.
Okay, perfect. Email my cell phone, please, my mobile. And then a link I'm gonna send you, Mary Ann, where they can
Okay.
activate a couple books. I'll send a couple books on there, a couple links, one for pets. Well, you know what? I'll send the link for the 100 uses of essential oils. And then everyone can reach out to me with any specifics. If you want to know more about oils in sleep or oils in pets or oils in the kitchen, I'm happy to share with you individually additional information on how to use the oils. How's that sound?
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds great.
Okay, great. So make sure you ask me and I will get it to you for sure.
Can you address one more question?
Of course, I'd love to.
Thank you. So can you tell me what's the difference between Young Living and doTERRA?
So Young Living and doTERRA are two leaders in the essential oil industry.
Mhm.
And so basically there was a group of people who started Young Living, who left Young Living then to start doTERRA.
Right.
So they left one person behind to run Young Living, and they started doTERRA. This is many years ago, like I think it's 16 or 17 years now. It was a while ago, because they just had a different vision on where to go to, and a different way to source, and a different way about how the bottles are going to look and how they're going to share, like just a different vision. They're both great lines of oils. I do know that there's been some unethical practices in some of the sourcing of oils with Young Living, working with whatever the third parties and if they're all necessarily pure. So I can't say that we've had any unethical issues against doTERRA in sourcing. I think all of our sourcing's been great. And just to mention sourcing, like you're probably like, well, wait, where do all these oils come from? They're literally sourced all over the world, everywhere. So the lemons are from Italy and the frankincense is from Somalia and 2 other locations. Like it's a combination, like everything is sourced and where it's most indigenous to be sourced. So whether it comes from a rainforest or, the peppermint from the Northwest of the United States, but all over the world. And there's also one of those lists that literally says where each oil is sourced. And we literally work with farmers that are local there and buy our oils directly from them, or literally employ them and take care of their families and build the schools and the roads and the water sources to and keep those farmers on hand. Otherwise, these farmers would tend to their crops and then middlemen would come along and just not pay them enough for their work. Because it's a lot of work to source these oils, a lot of work. And then to be able to turn around and use them in the most pure way is beautiful versus adulterating them and mixing them with other stuff.
Karen,
Yes.
this is Dottie. The lemon oil, you say has 250 drops.
Yeah, 15 milliliter bottles in general have
Okay.
about 240 drops, give or take. Some oils are a little thicker, but it's about 240 drops.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then the 5 milliliter bottles, it would be a third of that, about 80 drops.
Okay,
I have a question, another question. One is that I have this problem with my skin on my fingers. When it's cold, I get all these cracks and it's very painful. What
Yes.
oil do you recommend for that?
So I actually use something, it's called Correctex, and it's a combination of oils and a salve. So to me, it's like nature's Neosporin.
Correctus.
Correctex.
How do you spell
Correct and then
correct?
X. And it comes in a little tube. It's right by my bedside because I massage it onto my cuticles. And I know what you mean. Those cracks are
Yes, they're very painful.
so painful.
What did you say it's called? Correcto?
Correctex. I'll go get my tube and I'll show it to you. Hold on one second.
Okay.
While she's gone, I'll tell you a little secret that I do. I have that hemp cream and I combine my lemon oil with my hemp cream. I feel like so on avant-garde.
Oh, it was right here in the kitchen. I used it on my son this morning because he has a little cut. So it just looks like this, Correctex. And it's frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, tea tree, and lavender in a
How
salve.
do you spell that? Because I can't see it through there. It's like correct?
Correct with an X.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and it's like, here, I'll put like, I'm trying to get this with the camera. See, it's just like,
Yeah.
you probably can't see that, but it's like a clear looking salve. You see that on my finger?
Yeah. Mhm. Okay.
And then I just take it and I do it all around my cuticles. It's also great right in the sinuses here where we can get dry.
Mhm. Okay.
It's perfect. I love it. It's seriously like, yeah, your healthy Neosporin. Boom. It just does a job. Yeah, I get little cuts even opening up produce containers, berry containers, these plastic containers. It's like crazy. They're really
has nothing
difficult. Salad containers, right?
Yeah, you just about need a pickaxe to open them.
I know.
Plantains.
I know. It's crazy.
Correct X has nothing to do with doTERRA, right?
No, it actually is. I do order it from doTERRA.
Oh, can you buy it at the drugstore?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't
It's a
know, but I'm
doTERRA
happy.
product?
I'm happy to ship some to you. I'm happy to order through my account and ship some to you if you want to try that.
How
But
much
yeah.
is it? How much is it?
It's not that expensive. Let me get a price.
I got this On Guard foaming hand wash, and I put it after I use up my, my Bath and Body Works. I cleaned it out and I put that in, but I didn't care for the smell. So Karen told me to add a drop or so of lemon or orange, and I did, and it's perfect.
What was that? What'd you add that to?
My foaming hand wash, my On Guard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I did what you told me, and it was perfect.
Yeah, that's great. That's good. I'm so glad. So Correctex it's $16 retail or $12 wholesale. And just by the way, you guys would all be able to have wholesale. Everyone can have a wholesale account, and these little kits you can order are wholesale, and then everything's wholesale for you moving forward.
Another question that I have is you talked about a diffuser. Can
Yeah.
you put any of these oils in like a humidifier? Like you would put, your Vicks or whatever vapor stuff. Could you put the oils in there instead?
I don't know if they'll effectively diffuse out the same way.
Okay.
I have one, and so does Mary Ann. We actually have a special diffuser that acts like a humidifier. But to
It's
have like a
powerful.
what I would be worried about with a regular dehumidifier
Is bacteria.
is BPA safety. If the oils would break down, the plastic of it. And I don't think if they'll emit the right way into the air.
Okay.
Yeah, but diffusers are reasonable. They're inexpensive. I think you would just want to get a diffuser so you're using the oils the right way. You're not wasting these, the oils.
How much are the diffusers? How much are the diffusers?
Yeah, so a diffuser, the most inexpensive diffuser, let's say they are like $47. Let me go back here, up right here. See this pedal diffuser? That's called pedal. If you were to get that alone, it's $47. It also comes with a little lavender and a little orange. So it actually makes a really cute gift. It's $47 wholesale. And then there was a diffuser that came in this Healthy Start kit, which I think is just such a cute little kit. That's not available on its own right now, but the pedal is for $47. There's
Would
also
you
a
say-
diffuser you can travel in your car with called the Pilot. Which
The
is,
Thank you.
diffusers come in different sizes, right?
yeah, different sizes, but they all
So-
can generally diffuse a normal size room adequately.
So is it about like if you put your fingers together, about like this?
Let me hold mine in front of you. This is my pedal one I have here in the kitchen.
Oh, that's a pretty big one.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
is it big? Let me show you from the side too. Not super big.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got it here in my palm. And then it plugs right in. There's also
Thank
a
you.
travel diffuser now as well. Yeah, you're welcome. Whoever's
How
listening.
do we look at these brochures? How do we get them?
We'll reach out to me. Mary Ann will send you, and then I can share more details with you if you're interested.
I am very interested.
Okay.
Will
who said
Mary
that?
Ann have some so we could pick one up at OPC?
It's an ebook.
Oh,
The ebook
Yeah.
is the 100 uses. Is that what you meant when you said the brochure?
Well, I also meant the difference between the kits that I would want to purchase,
Sure. Sure.
that-
Who's this talking, Dorothy?
No, this is Debbie.
Debbie. Okay, got it. I don't see everybody on the screen. I'm sorry. So Debbie, you call me and I will show you. I'll walk you through them, okay?
Okay.
And if you want to take my cell number down now, or Mary Ann will send you guys the info, but it's 312 50. Sorry, I'll start again. 312 505 9642.
Okay. And would there be a way to email the book so I could actually look at, it's hard when you talk on the phone with
Absolutely, yeah.
that Healthy Starter Kit has 10 different ones and
And a diffuser, yeah.
And
And
a
then the
diffuser
other
for-
one, the other cute one that I like, because you can get that On Guard bundle. It costs a little bit more, but you get 3 times the oils. And you get that extra, all the extra On Guard products. And they both of them, you'll receive that $50 oil bonus this month, where you can use the $50 credit in March. You can use it in April, whenever you want to add on to your collection. It's available to you.
What does the Healthy Essential Kit here says $249 with 200 PV.
So PV is it's a point value, but
Oh,
you
point
don't have
value,
to
sure.
you don't have to be concerned with that, except that to get that On Guard bundle, it does have to be 200 PV. So this one would earn you those extra On Guard products, which were these guys
Oh, okay.
this month, because this is with a 200. See, it says with any 200 PV order.
And would we still get the $50 credit?
Absolutely. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know,
Yeah,
I
no,
know. It's a good month. It's a good month to become a wholesale customer for sure. And this other kit, if you were to get this kit, I think it's blocked for me. Does that say 100 PV?
It
Yeah.
does.
Okay, so you'd still get the $50, but in order to get that On Guard bundle, you'd have to like spend 100 more on something. That's why I really think the biggest bang for your buck, and I wouldn't want to lead you astray, is something like this. Because I'm sorry, I touched my screen. I'm all over the place, sorry.
Ooh,
Is
that's
this
that
one.
deep cream that I have.
That deep blue is yummy. I know, isn't that great?
What is the difference between this one and the lesser priced one?
So these
I
are 15 ml bottles,
Oh, they're the
larger
bigger
bottles. And the selection's just a little bit different. You have on here, let's see, you have your Copaiba, your Balance, and your Adaptive. And then on the other one, I think it's going to be tea tree, oregano, and frankincense. Let's go back and look.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back and look. Frankincense, oregano,
Tea
is there-
tree.
and tea trees on the end there. Yeah. So I mean, they're both awesome selections of oils. This is actually the selection of oils I started with, and how I fell in love with doTERRA and its functional use in a medicinal way is my son Joey, who you guys have seen, he pops on and says shine on. My sweet boy with Down syndrome. He used to get so many ear infections. It was crazy. Like he was always being sent home from school, ear infection. I'd go to the doctor, we get the antibiotic, we get the eardrops. And I had just received my first kit of oils. And he comes home from school with an earache. And I'm like, let me read. I quickly gather my book, like, oh, let me see, what oil? Tea tree. So I literally just pat it all around the outside of his ear, front of the ear, the backbone of the ear, the cartilage of the ear, tea tree oil. I did it again before he went to bed, and the next day he woke up and his ear was feeling better. And then the next time it
Amazing.
happened was after being at a water park, like a few months later, his ear was bothering him. I did the same thing, and literally it drained the ear. Like the gunk came out of the ear. Whatever that infection was that was starting in the ear. And he's a swimmer now, and he swims a lot. And I still have the tea tree handy if he's ever saying my ears are bothering me a little. I've also since learned that lavender and basil, there's a basil oil, are also helpful for the ears. So we just, take care of the ears. And it really does help. So we don't go to the doctor now for antibiotics and ear drops.
So
Caryn,
we
how long have you
cannot
been doing
purchase,
it?
I'm sorry, we cannot purchase this through a pharmacy. We have to go through you. Is that correct?
Yeah, go through me. Yeah, you can't buy them at a pharmacy. Go through me, and then I'll educate you and be your guide to using them.
Okay, thank you.
Because you want to be, you want to know how to use them and be encouraged to use them.
How long you been doing this, Caryn?
I discovered doTERRA like in 2015, but I had been using oils because being a yoga instructor, I always used to make like sprays and spray them over people during Shavasana. I'd walk around the room spraying lavender and stuff like that. And when I discovered doTERRA and I got my first kit and I made my new lavender spray and I brought it and I was sharing with my students, people are like, did you get a new lavender? Did you get a new lavender? It's like, I did get a new lavender. And anyways, it just from there on, I was like, these are the best oils. I only want these oils. And I'm one of those yoga teachers. And gosh, I wish we were in class in person because I really do spoil my yogis. I share an oil at the beginning of practice. When I lived in Florida, I literally made, and I just did this 2 weeks ago when I was down in Florida, but I soak washcloths in like lavender and orange oil or, lavender and lemon oil, some oils. I wring them out, I put them in the freezer, I make them nice and cool. And then when people are relaxing in Shavasana, I place it across their forehead. I mean, I love spoiling my yogis.
Maybe you could send us out a recipe for that before yoga, and we could send it out and people could do it at home.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if they want a cloth for their forehead. You might want a warm cloth these days, right? Not,
Yeah.
not necessarily a cool cloth or
Yeah,
a room temperature
right.
cloth.
True.
Thank you, Karen. I gotta get to another meeting, but thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you so much. I hope
Can
this
I
was
see the
informative.
the 200 point value kit real quick? I want to see something. Can you put that on the
Yeah,
screen?
let me go over to it. Do. There we go.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This was most beneficial.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah. It's amazing. I've been wanting to learn more about this. So I wanted to see the diffusers,
too.
which one I like better.
Oh, yeah, got it. You know
Yeah.
what? This one might be a touch more efficient, but I don't know. I don't have
That's
a
the one-
Brevi that I use.
That's the one I
My
have
rooms
at
aren't
home.
that big.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
the one
they'd
I
both
have
be
at
fine.
home, and I love it. And I've had that one for a couple years.
Me too. Mine last a while.
I like
Mhm.
how you can turn the light on or off.
Exactly. Yes.
Any chance Mary Ann could have some of those brochures and we could pick them up at OPC?
What brochure?
The one that lists all the different products.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna send you out Karen's information, and then maybe I think most of that is gonna be like she can email you it and you can view it
Yeah.
at home.
I could text you pictures too, or email, or
Okay.
direct you to a website. I know I'm like you. I like to have papers in front of me.
Mhm.
So I understand 100%. I get
One
it.
quick question.
Yeah.
Do oils have an expiration date on them? Like, because I do have some.
Yeah, they do. If you flip over the bottom of the bottle,
Uh-huh.
they do have expirations. So like I just looked at my balance blend and it says expiration 12/20/24.
Okay, so it's long.
Like, I
I just
have a
wondered
s-
too about getting the
Yeah, I
larger
have a
ones.
stamp on the bottom of my bottle.
Sure. Okay.
And then all these oils also have see the like, what is that
Yeah.
called? The QR code?
Oh, QVC, QRV,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So if you hold your phone over it, it's gonna pull up, information on it as well, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Karen,
Just run through these beginning kits again, please. Just show the pictures and
Yeah, no problem. And then I'm happy to share these pictures with you. I have them on my phone as well. Like this clear of picture. So Healthy Start, 160. You would also get your 50 doTERRA bucks. Healthy Habits, you get a little selection of oils and you get the awesome vitamins, nutritional supplements, Terra enzyme for your digestive enzymes, Deep Blue Rub.
Hmm.
And then your Healthy Essentials, that's the one with the petal diffuser. And I guess that's pretty much the oils I shared with you, with the exception of Wild Orange and Citrus Bliss. And those are like, Wild Orange is a $10 oil.
And that On Guard set.
And then the On Guard, yep. On Guard, oh yeah.
Karen,
I love, hold on one sec, Dennis. I love the hand mist. I keep it in my car, I keep it in my purse, keep it in my pocket. And what I like about it, I keep it in my kitchen. It's a quick, non-toxic cleaning of your hands, and it keeps a protective barrier on your surface. So whatever you clean is going to be more resistant to picking up germs. Hence your phone, your steering wheel, etc.
once more back through some of those kits. There was one that had that one. I like that one.
So this is cute. Now, if you want to earn your 50 doTERRA bucks, you have to spend 150. So you could add something else to 105. So I could help you
Like
make
a
those
diffuser.
decisions. You could add the diffuser and then you'll get a little lavender and a little orange. I love your thinking. That's perfect. Yeah, there you go. This is kind of a sneaky way to open a wholesale account because it's so inexpensive. Because to say you were to order products a la carte and create your own wholesale order, there's like $35 to have to open up a wholesale account, but it's waived in these kits. Like how you have to pay for wholesale at Costco, you pay a membership fee, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's waived in these little starter kits. So this is a great little sneaky way to have a wholesale account. I love it.
How much do you need for a wholesale account?
This does it. These
What,
are all
7?
wholesale. These are all entry to wholesale, all these little kits. But I was
which-
saying if you wanted to build your own a la carte,
Right.
then you have to pay $35 on top of your product. So
Sure.
this is a great way to start. Dennis, you're being so patient. Go ahead.
Oh, I wanted to say that I use a Philips DreamStation CPAP machine for 6 to 7 hours at night. Can that be used for aromatherapy with essential oil?
I can't answer that. I don't think so. But you could have a diffuser running in your room, but
At
I
the
wouldn't
same
put
time,
oils in your CPAP machine.
I agree.
Okay.
You could check with your doctor, but I don't think so. But definitely, gosh, you could put the Breathe blend on your feet. You could
Oh,
diffuse
yeah.
it. All of that would be great for your respiration.
Jane has a really good question. How do you clean your diffuser?
How do I clean my diffuser? I use a little white vinegar, and I'll just unplug my diffuser. I'll bring the base with me into the kitchen, and I'll just put a little bit white vinegar in it, mix it with some water, wipe it down, and then give it another little rinse. You could also make a spray, like if you have a mist of white vinegar spray, you could do that as well.
That's good.
Yeah, super easy to clean.
Do most of these come with the ball?
Come with what?
The
No.
ball on
aren't
top,
roller balls.
roller ball?
No.
No, with a roller ball?
Yeah.
No, these don't have roller balls, but I know you can buy those accessories on different websites if you wanted to take the regular cap off and put a roller ball cap on. Is
Yeah.
that what you mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, there are
This
roller.
is how they look on the top, and so that you can just drop.
I can't
the oil.
see you, Marianne.
You have to turn your view here.
There are
turn your
roller
view
ball
to,
kits.
to gallery.
Sorry, I have to leave.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Anyways, I love the roller balls too. I can keep them in my purse.
Yeah.
When I met Caryn, she's like, just drop a drop and then rub it. And I started doing that, and I'm like, wow, that was easy. But you know what we did here, Paula and I? We went on Amazon and we bought some vials, some rollerball, and we just made our own.
Perfect. Yeah, and you just have to get some fractionated coconut oil,
Right.
mix it in. And I have a ton of rollerball recipes also.
Oh, good.
Tons of them.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should have
guys.
a class making rollerballs.
I would love to. That's great. Yeah, we can make sprays or water or roller balls.
Oh my gosh, that would be fun.
Yeah, we could do like a little
Maybe
make
in
and
the
take.
spring we could say, welcome spring, and make your own roller balls and sprays.
I love it. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
I'll call you on it.
Yeah, and you can get like here's like emotional rollers. These are called for motivate, cheer, passion, forgive, console, and peace. Right? It's the cutest set. I love this set. It's 105 for all those rollers. It's really cute. It's a great gift too to give somebody.
It is.
Uh-huh.
And you can get them separate as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was very informative.
Gosh, I hope it was, you guys. Please
Very
feel free to
fun.
reach out to me. And Marianne, I'll send over to you a few things to include in
Okay,
it.
and then I'll
Okay.
forward it to everybody.
Perfect.
All right.
Good job, Caryn. Thank you.
Thank
Excellent
you.
job.
Thank you so much, Karen.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Please feel free to reach out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for chair yoga.
Okay,
Yep.
sounds good. Thank you.
Bye. And then you know what we can
Bye.
do? You guys, once you have your oils, I'm going to say, okay, guys, grab your orange. We're going to use orange today for chair yoga.
I love it.
We
All
can have
right.
an oil of the day or the week or the month.
There you go.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Take care. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.